What's up with it? This is Cindy Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And they're giving you their power. And so, again, I got a download of people wanting your gifts and you essentially pointing out certain problems they have and solving it for them, even though it's not your issue, right? Somebody wanted you to do the work, the leg work. And so, in the midst of you doing this leg work, you were able to learn a lesson that wasn't yours to learn in that moment, but you're learning other people's lessons and you're implementing it into your life. So that's how power is being given to you, right? And then God tests you. You done did the work and you passed the test because you learned the lesson, you know? So that's what I'm getting. But come through, spirit. How is the collective getting power from these karmics? Clear, concise, accurate messages only. How are they giving you their power? I'll say this one out first. Stronger, yeah. Like somebody wanted to kind of put like a lot of weight on you, and then they end up making you stronger. Literally, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So when people put their issues on you, and you cared about certain individuals, right? So you allow for them to do so, or maybe you were naive to the fact that they were doing that to you. But either way it goes, you got stronger because people put their stuff on you, right? Stronger mentally, stronger spiritually, stronger physically, and it didn't kill you. So here you are now with the power that if somebody else would have kept their stuff, then they would have had that power. Just think of it like weights, right? If you're continuously lifting very heavy weights and you're going through life with that every single day, you're going to get stronger. You know, so somebody put their weight on you, their burdens on you, and it just made you stronger. You know, okay, we'll come through. I got a new deck. Conserve, may you find balance. And I'm getting to that, like you learn how to balance, you learned how to multitask, you learned how to do so many things at one time because you were in a situation where people were putting so much stuff on you, right? And so now that I'm getting that you are free with finding the balance of your own energy, you kind of had to let their stuff go and hold yours, but now you know how to do so many things at once though. You know what I mean? So that's how they gave you their power, you know? It's like if they would have held on to their stuff, they would be stronger. They would know that what doesn't kill them makes them stronger, right? And then they would have been able to find a balance between handling one problem that they have and another one. You feel me? Because in life, especially as adults, as children even, we have to multitask. So, but that's what I'm getting that you learn. That's another skill that you gain. You got physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually stronger, and then you have learned how to multitask, and you also learn how to find a balance of, of just life in general, but how to let other people's stuff go. How did they give the collective power? How did they give the collective their power? Inspired. I did say inspired in my short. It's like, may you realize your potential. I'm getting that people showed you your potential by coming against you and just wanting you to fall. Like I see a waterfall, very, very deep waterfall. Like somebody wanted you to fall so far that it end up inspiring you. It's like, why are all these people coming up against me to have me fall? You know, it's like, what's going on? And you must have so much potential. I'm getting that that's what you realize about yourself collective. It's like, I must have a lot of potential. Like these people must believe in me so much that they just know I'm going to become something and they don't want me to become that. So they try to make me fall before it even happened for me. But again, with this, I'm so much stronger than I was energy. I'm getting that you're using that strength to become who you want to be, who you know you are, in spite of the fact that a lot of people came against you to make you fall. So that's the energy that I'm getting with that. Yes. People I'm getting like people were inspired or are inspired by you, but just don't know how to show it. Maybe because it's you, right? If it was somebody else saying the things that you saying and doing the things that you do, then people will be grouping up for it. Like, oh, we need to lift this person up. But it's something about you collective that they wanted to tear you down. But that was just a warped way of them showing that they're inspired by your energy. You feel me? So that's what I'm getting. Come through, spirit. How are they giving the collective their power? How are they giving the resonance? It's in the reverse though. So I'm getting that you make a lot of people emotional. May you tune into nature's song. You make like the things that you say, it holds weight, very heavy weight. But it's making people emotional is what I get. Like, give me a second. Ooh, give me some confirmation. Homesickness. It's because like I'm getting that when you speak or when you do whatever it is that you're doing. Um, like people are feeling very deep ways about it. I'm getting you a wave too. I'm getting you a vibe also. Like people really do rock with you and like your delivery of the things that you say. You know what I mean? And then okay, let me stay on that one first because I got more messages with that energy. Cause I'm getting you making people emotional with the things that you say, but you are also a wave, like the delivery. People are like really rocking with the delivery, and people remember you, like when they used to speak to you. But I'm also getting the way they remember speaking to you is intentionally misunderstanding you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They intentionally misunderstood you. And so you had to like come up with a multitude of different type of communication styles so that you can try to be understood. And so now it's a wave, it's a vibe, people really rocking with it. It's different, but I like it though. So that's what I'm getting with that energy of resonance in the reverse. Like people feel you, and even the people that you were making emotional, like they feel you because they remember when they hear you speak or see you doing whatever it is that you're doing. It makes them remember a time in which like they did that to you and like this is your response to it, right? Response, not reaction. So that's another way that you got power by instead of reacting, you're now responding because you're so used to being misunderstood and people trying to bait you for a reaction that you just end up responding. So, like, a lot of different powerful things was given to you throughout the circumstances of your situation and the way that you had to handle it. I ain't gonna stunt you. These cards is really coming through. Come through, come through. Okay, Spirit, how did they give the power to the collective? How they give their power to the collective? How did they give their power to the collective? Radiance. May you shine brightly. I'm getting that you were so overlooked. I'm not even gonna stunt you. Like they overlooked you. They try to knock like everything that you were doing down. Like I'm getting that you were, like I said, it's coming up under inspired. You're a very inspiring individual. You like wanted to do so many different things, and I'm getting that it was overlooked as if it was nothing, right? And so you had to go shine on your own. It's like, okay, they don't like this. Instead of me not doing it, I'm going to like work harder at it. Like I'm going like on in on my craft, even if nobody is really supporting this, right? And that's what you did. And you end up shining in the darkness, like you radiated to where like your frequency is felt on the other side of the globe, right? Like it's a very powerful frequency that you hold because you were overlooked so tough, and it's like, okay, well, I got to prove myself. Like I'm getting that you were in a situation in which you just continuously had to prove yourself. And then you stopped trying to prove it to outside entities and you started proving it to yourself. And they made you just shine so brightly. The fact that you were overlooked, it's like, okay, I know I'm good at this. Let me get better at it. Let me keep doing. And you just end up shining to where it's like, it cannot be denied. You're bright. They need shades around your energy, right? The sun is out there. Regardless if you want to admit it and say, hey, I see the sun right there. You're going to feel the sun. Right? That's the energy that you got. Right? Even if they say that they don't see you, they feel you. Even if they acting like they can't see you, they got their shades on, boo, and they feel you, and it's hot. They fanning themselves because they in your energy. Right? Come through, collective. I'm not playing with you. You're very, very powerful. Let me get another energy. Let me get some more energy. How did they give their power to the collective? Come through, Spirit. How did they give their power to the collective? Let's see, stillness in the reverse. May you be here just as you are. It's in the reverse though, so may you be here just as you are. Acceptance, especially with this coming after this radiant and this overlooked energy. I'm getting that who you were was overlooked. So you kept on trying to find you and you kept changing. You kept transforming your energy. Because I'm getting that it was overlooked and it wasn't like accepted, essentially. But now you have the power to, being that you never stood. I'm not gonna say you never stood still in your energy, but it's just like you kept moving forward, and it has something to do with you being overlooked. You kept moving forward and try to find who you were in life. So, and it came from still energy, but it was an illusion, right? You know how like the we live on this globe, right? And it's moving, right? You could tell by looking up at the clouds. The clouds are moving. So I'm getting that you were continuously moving and evolving, but it wasn't showcased. It wasn't like an obvious transformation until like you look back at where you used to be or something of that sort. You know what I mean? But I'm getting that you have the power of continuously evolving because like you weren't accepted. Not maybe you didn't accept yourself as to just stay who you were. Or people that overlooked you didn't accept who you were. Something of that sort helped to push you to being able to continuously transform and evolve and become better. That's the energy that I get. And then this last one is timing. May this be the right moment. I'm getting it's just like divine timing is just working in your favor, So that's powerful and accept by in itself by accepting what God's time is, right? For you to reap the benefits of your blessings, right? Like when I said initially that you were taking the brunt of other people's burdens, over time, right? It showed how powerful and strong you were because you had to go through it to get to it. And then you're coming to a point, if you're not already there, in which you're able to see now I know I was there. Now I know I went there. While I went through those things, right? Like time is going to reveal. That's the energy that I'm getting. And so time is currently revealing things to you about why you went through the things that you had to go through. But again, with this energy, very powerful, very, very powerful come through collective. They're giving their power to you, and this is how they're doing it also.